If you're trying to start doing a new good habit or trying to break a bad one, and if you're anything like my younger self, then you're probably doing too much too soon. Because when I was younger, I would start to do things or I would try and stop doing things, and I would just do too much too soon and then eventually burn out and then stop whatever I was doing. So the main message from this video is what's in the title. You're not that great, do less. And this applies to so many areas of your life. This applies to if you're trying to work out consistently. This applies to if you're trying to code, if you're starting to learn to code or trying to learn any kind of skill. The thing is that when we start doing a new habit or try breaking a bad one, we're so motivated to start doing it that we go all in. You're really inspired because you just started watching these videos on the topic, or you read this book about it, you read a blog article about it, and you saw all of these people get these amazing results from trying to do it. And now you want to do the same to get the same progress as fast as possible. But the reality is, you're not that great. So you have to do less. When I first started working out, I downloaded one of those fitness apps, and it's like the 30-day challenge. So 30-day push ups or 30-day body transformation thing or whatever it was called. I never worked out consistently before that, but because I thought I was an athlete, because I did sprinting in school, I thought that I was too good for the beginner level workouts. So I went straight to the intermediate level ones, and I struggled. I struggled so much. And I got through it the first few days, the first week or so, I powered through it. I still finished the workouts, but I absolutely wrecked my body after all of that. So eventually I had to swallow my pride and then go back to the beginner workouts because I could barely do 10 push-ups in a row at the time. You need to start off small. When you start with these new habits, you need as many small wins as possible, especially if it's something that is difficult to do and that takes a long time to do. YouTube, working out, coding, all of these things that I do are good examples of this. And because I've been doing it for so long, I've learned this the hard way. So start off really small. Get any kind of small win that you can. So get yourself a habit tracker, and then every time you do that habit that you want to do, you check off the day. And you want it to be as easy as possible. So, for example, if you just do one push up for the day, then you worked out for the day. If you just went outside and took one step, you did cardio for the day. If you just wrote one line of code, you accomplished that for the day. You want it to be so small because chances are, if you're trying to develop this habit, you are still going to do more than that one line of code or one push up, anyways. And it kind of creates this placebo effect that you are getting better at this and you are accomplishing your goals. And the placebo effect is extremely powerful. I don't think you quite understand how effective this is. I read in this book once that there were these researchers that got a bunch of experiment participants that had an allergy to this certain thing. I don't know what it was exactly. And so they had two control groups. And the one group were given this thing that they were allergic to, and they got rashes from it and all kinds of side effects. And then the second group were told that they were given this certain thing that they were allergic to. And the exact same thing happened to them. They got a rash and all of these other side effects or whatever it was. And that was just because of the placebo effect. Because your brain doesn't know the difference between you actually doing something or getting something and you thinking that you got it. So please don't bite off more than you can chew. And I know it is difficult to actually be aware of when you're doing this because a lot of times we do overestimate what our capabilities are. And the only way to actually figure this out is through trial and error. You actually need to test your limits, see what your limitations are, and then adjust to that. So leave a like on the video if you found it helpful, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and you'll see me in the next one.